Well, howdy there, friends. Good to see you all. So glad that you can be here tonight. Feel free to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know if you can hear me okay. Want to make sure that everything is rocking and rolling. Feel free to leave a comment as well about where you are tuning in from. So go ahead and get things right on rolling for you guys. Really appreciate you showing up and coming in. It is always a pleasure and a privilege to be able to make music for you guys. So thanks so much. Appreciate y'all. This time, this place was designed for you to see God's grace every moment. So divine, a chance to see the Master's design. If only the Spirit would open our eyes to the truth that this is for your glory, all your glory, everything designed for your glory, all your glory. It's all for your glory, yeah. It's all for your glory, yeah. Every trial, every way, avenues to give you the praise, focusing my heart, wanting others where we all had to start. If only the Spirit would open our eyes to the truth that this is for your glory, all your glory, everything designed for your glory, all your glory. It's all for your glory, yeah. It's all for your glory, yeah. For your glory, all your glory. Awesome stuff. Hey, so good to see you. Looks like we got Cindy Phelps. Hello from Gloucester, Virginia. Hello, friend. Thanks so much for being here. And Kathy Rivard, hello. All the way from out in Utah. Awesome stuff. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. Definitely let me know if you can hear. I know technology does what it does, but there seems like there's always some sort of crazy tech thing, and it is what it is, but we try to solve it as quickly as we can. So welcome to Sunday night's live stream. Super pumped to continue to keep doing these. These have been a lot of fun, although I was telling somebody at church this morning that it was kind of ironic to me that the first one that I did was like, yeah, this is going to be awesome, was doing it outside in my backyard. And you had the beautiful sunset and everything behind me, and it was amazing. And since that Sunday, it's either been rainy or ridiculously cloudy and just dreary. So not awe-inspiring at all whatsoever at all. So instead of doing it outside where it's freezing cold and windy and all that stuff right now, we're doing it inside the studio. And just being able to hang out and play songs for you guys. So if you have a song request, feel free to leave it. in a comment below, and I will get to it. If there's any questions that you have as well, always feel free to ask those too. Looks like we got another comment from Monica. Hey Matt, happy Sunday evening. Happy Sunday evening to you too. It is so good to be able to see you guys. And crazy story, the latest single got released as well on last Friday. This past Friday. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you haven't heard it yet, I'm going to play it here for you. And you can let me know what you think. March 15th was the day it was all gonna start, but it never had a chance to begin. Now I'm just a memory in your mind, taunting, because no one will ever know my name. And you think it was the right choice, that it was the only way. I could have changed the course of history, given a parent, mother, a family, but I wasn't given the chance. What's been done can't be reversed. You made choices and I was cursed, and I know there will never be another me. You were so young and not ready for responsibility. So life, yeah, life would never be the same. He was just a boy, too concerned with his own satisfaction, that he left you all alone by yourself. Don't you think it was the right choice, that it was the only way? I could have changed the course of history, given a parent, mother, a family, but I wasn't given the chance. What's been done can't be reversed. You made choices and I was cursed, and I know there will never be another me. Well, I know this life is what took mine, not the love of a mother or a dad. I've heard you say you have your rights, but what about mine? There's your pride, but please give me a chance. Did you think it was the right choice, that it was the only way? I'm gonna change the course of history, give a barren mother a family, because I was voices that gave me birth, and I know there will never be another me. That's Another Me. That song just came out on Friday, so wherever you want to go and stream, listen to, or purchase your music, you can go snag that song. There is a link in the description below that will allow you to go to the main website for it, so you can get your Another Me t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, whatever you want, all there. And also, if you're interested in where it's at on different streaming platforms, whether that's going to be Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Amazon, Tidal, Pandora, you can go to that website and it will have all those links listed there for you, so you can go find it. So, lots of comments coming in. This is awesome. Hello, happy day, friend. Thanks so much for being here. Good to see you over on Facebook. Dan over here on YouTube, Middle Tennessee. Sounds great. Thank you so much, friend. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you coming and spending your Sunday night with me here. This is fantastic. So many people here. Kay, nice singing, Matt. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, friend. Thanks for being here, and it's always good to see your smiling face popping up. Thomas, great job, buddy. Keep up the great job. Will do. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. One of my friends over on Facebook. You're awesome, my friend. Let's see. Duck makes things. What's up, Matt? Nothing much, man. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. Just currently learning some Find Me in the River by Delirious. Ooh, there you go. Can't wait to hear you play that. That'll be awesome, man. So thanks so much for being here. Again, I appreciate you guys coming out. This is just kind of Sunday evenings where we get to hang out and chill and just play some songs to hopefully encourage you guys as you go into the week ahead. I know for me, it's always fun to get out in front of people and just be able to serve you guys through music. And it's funny enough when it comes to actually serving people through music. I mean, I write more emails than I do spend time on live streams, and I want to change that because I want to spend more time with you guys. So definitely feel free to hit the like button and the share button so other people know that this is going on right now. Some people have been confused on the time frame because not everybody lives in the Eastern time zone in God's country like the rest of us do, but super excited for you guys to be here and to share it with other people so they can come and hang out with us as well. Let's see. I saw another comment come in from Duck Makes Things. Also, That Coffee I Need You has been my song this week. Working in the Logwoods. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, let's do that one. Because that is definitely a song of many people, for sure. And one that gets requested rather often. And in fact, it's requested often enough. As of right now, there's only YouTube videos that are out there for it. But the new Up and Out record will have Caffeine I Need You on it. Just for you guys. Awake I come with tired eyes, searching for what will satisfy. Last night was late and dawn came fast, and in the haze my alarm was smashed. Caffeine, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense against tiredness. Caffeine, how I need you. When I am weak, caffeine is strong. Inside myself is where it belongs. Some say I trust in it too much. I could stop, but it's not enough. Caffeine, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense by far the best. And if I can't get Duncan before I die, please bury some hazelnut by my side. Caffeine, I need you. Oh, I need you. And every hour I need you. My one defense against tiredness. Caffeine, how I need you. You're my one defense against tiredness. Caffeine, how I need you. My one defense against tiredness. Caffeine, how I need you. Oh man, such a good request, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Oh man, it's always good to be able to wake up and have a smile on your face. And I will say, I was talking actually this morning with a buddy, different buddy than the one I was talking about playing shows and stuff. But I was talking with a buddy, and we were the whole idea of the Miracle Morning. I don't know if you guys have read that book. It absolutely is phenomenal. Definitely a top 10 book for sure. But in it, he talks about, not wanting to sleep through your life and actually getting up and going and doing something with it. And I have always been a late night owl when it came to doing things. I had a job in college where we wouldn't really start doing our work till about 11:30 at night. And so I was always getting back to the dorm 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, depending on what had to be done. And so I was just always up super late doing shows and stuff, was always up super late all the way into the morning. I was notorious for staying up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning just to be able to get work and stuff done and then just sleeping in. And the book kind of hit me kind of right between the eyes a little bit, and realizing that as a believer, we have so much to live for that it'd be a shame to spend most of our lives when we slam the snooze button psychologically telling our bodies that we would rather sleep through it than live it. And this is kind of where that next song kind of came from. My sister and I were having a conversation just about Christian life in general, and how so often we choose to do things because we want there to be a good outcome, but sometimes we'll choose not to do things because there's no outcome that's guaranteed. And I think very strongly and believe very strongly that we should choose to run after people, run to their hurt and their pain, no matter what the outcome is, because it changes us in the process. It allows us the ability to become people who are more loving and kind-hearted and servant-hearted, because we are choosing to run without a guarantee of some return on investment or anything else. We're running towards people's disaster and pain just for the sheer fact that there's the potential for change to happen. This is the first song that came out this year for the singles release that have been going on every single month. This is called Run. This world is filled with sorrow. This world is full of pain. Looking around, I'm certain that something's gotta change. What am I to do? What am I to say? I'm no savior, I'm no surgeon, but I can't let it stay this way. So I'll run to disaster. I'll sprint towards the pain. Give all that I am for the chance that I could change. So will you run to disaster? Will you sprint towards the pain? Give all that you are for the chance that you could change. Why not? We will all change. So I'll run to disaster. I'll sprint towards the pain. Give all that I am for the chance that I could change. Oh, I know that we will all change. Man, I love that song. And not just because I wrote it, but because it reminds me that we always have opportunities to be running towards other people's disaster and pain. I know a good buddy of mine called me the other day on the phone, and we used to be neighbors, lived really close to each other, really, really tight friendship, and still really, really close, but we just, proximity-wise, we don't live near each other. We live about 45 minutes away, and he called me because he said, he's like, man, he's like, I just realized, like, it doesn't matter how far apart we live from each other, like, we can always call each other, like, we're not that far away. It's like, and I miss being around you, man. And I just, at the time, it was the same week or right around the same week that I just lost our dog, and it was my fault for it having happened, and I was feeling really down and out about it. And for me, when something bad happens, I tend to recede, to pull back. And usually when I see bad things happen to other people, it makes me just drive out and try to do everything I can for people. And it's hard, it's awkward. It's something where you just have to be willing to sit in other people's silence. And that's hard to do. It's not easy, and I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination that, like, oh yeah, it's easy, just go do it. I am saying go do it, not because it's easy, but because at the same time that you're there wanting to serve and help and love other people, you will change in the process, and you will get better at loving other people just by being around people that, it's not all butterflies and rainbows, and that's okay. Life is hard, and it's okay that it's hard. But you never know what that one interaction could do. This is a cover song that I just did this past week. It's one that I absolutely love. I don't know if you guys have heard it. I think it's Muscadine County Line or Country Line is the band that does it, but it's called CB Radio. I grew up and my dad had a CB in his pickup truck all the time, and so when he would take me on trips up to Cleveland, we were living in Southern Ohio at the time, and he was working on his doctoral dissertation, and so there were a couple of times where he would take me with him, and we'd spend the weekend up there, and we'd just listen to the CB anytime we were in the truck. And it just kind of brings me back to that of some of the conversations that we would have with other truckers, and it literally is just, it's communicating with people. I actually still have my CB sitting over here that I need to put in the bus for when I'm out on the road. But anyway, this song is called CB Radio, and it's a cover song that I absolutely love. So. Oh, Nancy, you said you guys have one too? No chance. Awesome, yeah. I love mine. I still need to, like I said, I need to get it out. Midnight drives and caffeine highs, countless county lines. I get way more than ample time to think. My phone dies, no surprise. CD skips the songs I like. That FM preacher might be right, but he hits too close to home. So I turned on my dad's old CB, started searching all those frequencies. Heard a gravel voice on channel 3, so I tuned in for a while. He said, hey, if you're listening and you're out here on the road, you're running from something, or just a couple miles from home. This ain't no fire and brimstone. I just want you to know that there's hope and forgiveness for being alone. My whole life had changed that night, 50 miles from Tupelo. To Jesus on a CB radio, on a CB radio. Went on about his life, about the day he lost his wife, and all the times he wasn't thinking right, with a bottle in his hand. Used to wish he could turn back time, fix his loose ends he left untied. It's hard as hell to swallow right, it's all you have to hold. He said, hey, this then, and you're out here on the road. If you're running from something, or just a couple miles from home, this ain't no fire and brimstone. Just want you to know that there's hope for forgiveness, never being alone. My whole life had changed that night, 50 miles from Tupelo. You can lead a man to Jesus on CB radio. Well, the signal started fading about the time the dawn was breaking. Parked the truck and started praying for the first time in a while. Well, I said, hey, if you're listening, I'm just out on this road. I've been running from something, I'm a long, long way from home. I've had my fair share of mess-ups, and I'm needing to know that there's hope of forgiveness, never being alone. My whole life had changed that night, 50 miles from Tupelo. You can lead a man to Jesus on a CB radio. On a CB radio. On a CB radio. On a CB radio. such a good song. Love that one. I hope you guys do too. Again, not every song that I sing is going to be one that you have to love for sure. I mean, there's tons of different songs that are out there, but I'm always trying to find ways to be able to, again, the reason why I create music is to comfort the afflicted and confront the comfortable. If I can do that, I would be just utterly satisfied. Somebody asked me the other day, how big do you want to get? And I firmly believe this, and I want you guys to hold me to this. I want to be as big as God needs me to be able to impact the people He needs me to reach. And if that means that it's just this group here, praise the Lord. If it means that it needs to be 100,000 people, praise the Lord. If it means to be less, awesome. But my life is not meant to be one where I can get to the end of it and be proud of all of my accomplishments and the things I've done. I want to be proud of the way that I was able to serve and just be a servant to other people. So super excited that there have been just so many opportunities that I've been blessed with, that I hope I'm using in a right and God-honoring way, by just being able to play music and encourage you guys along in the process. And of course, I absolutely love when I get opportunities to go and lead music or lead worship for different organizations, different camps and churches and that sort of thing. And this song actually came from one of those experiences, specifically about how our lives are meant to be lived all in on one thing. I'm going all in, all in. Stand firm and be counted. Step by step, walk in faith, truth and love. Guide the way, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way. Yeah. I just got to remember the first line of the song. Don't you love it when you forget things? I know I do. Here we go. Take up your cross and follow me. Doesn't leave room for a plan B. The works alone won't save a man, but faith without works is dead. I'm going all in, all in. Stand firm and be counted. Step by step, walk in faith, truth and love. Guide the way, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way, yeah. Faith takes more than just to agree. How we live proves what we believe. It's easy to say, it's harder to do, but right now this, I promise you, I'm going all in, all in. Stand firm and be counted. Step by step, walk in faith, truth and love. Guide the way, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way, yeah. Awesome stuff. Looks like we got some more comments coming in here. Lila saying we had a CB radio. Yeah. I wonder if that's just a, I don't know if, I mean, I love my CB. Being able to use it to communicate with people. I wonder if that's a generational thing to where, like, do kids nowadays just, I mean, I guess now you got your phone with all your music and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about talking with people that are just within certain bounds of the highway. But yeah, I love communicating on mine. Let's see, Janet, so good to see you, friend. Thanks so much for being here. It's good to see your smiling face. And have you guys here live. So thanks so much for being here. Appreciate y'all. Again, feel free to like and share this video. It helps me out a ton. And pretty awesome, cool news. Just saw today that for the first time in my entire career, there are 2,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So that is super huge. Thanks to you guys. Thanks for being a part of that. Thanks for going and supporting me on YouTube. All the different covers, the bus videos, which I need to get more of those out because there are more in the tank. I've just been so caught up with actually making music and doing things that I actually have a buddy who his production company is called Spinning Plates something or other. And it's true. It's like spinning plates. You go and you just keep spinning the ones so that hopefully they don't fall over. So more bus videos coming. More, of course, cover songs and more music videos, all that stuff. Actually, Abby and I were talking about tonight music video idea that I have that we're trying to figure out if we're going to use it for Secret or if we're going to use it for Another Me. Actually, we might just do both of them that way. But either way, it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be an acoustic video like we've done before on some of the other songs. And because it's really nice fall weather right now, which means that it's kind of rainy, wet, and cold. Doing it somewhat inside, doing it back in the barn a little bit. So keep an eye out for those. Those should be coming relatively soon. And I am super excited because part of that, I've been working with a loop pedal to try to make things a little bit more entertaining as far as just me and my guitar. Although, that being said, there is in the works for next summer, and you guys can let me know in the comments what you think about this. I am prepping to try to do a tour of sorts for next summer. And I say of sorts because I'm still going to be doing larger shows, that sort of thing, all throughout the summer. There's still going to be going to camps, family camps, that sort of thing, leading worship and that sort of thing. So any of those things where I've got to take a ton of gear with me is going to be just regular stuff. This is going to be very specific type of tour. And there's going to be more announcements on it down the road as I get more things solidified. But I want to hear what you guys think. The main concept and idea of it is I have a guitar that I got from a company called Journey Instruments. They're a phenomenal organization. They make really good sounding guitars. If you saw the video with the black guitar that had the sound hole cut out up here, that guitar is actually, let me pull it out and do the next song with it. This is really cool, and I'm super excited about it. But I've had this guitar for a while, and the reason for it is anytime that I go somewhere on a trip, I'm always super nervous about taking guitars and having the airline put it underneath in the luggage compartment because of pressurization, because of people's bags weighing 80 plus some pounds getting crushed on top of it. This one actually is a backpack that fits in the overhead compartment. And you're probably like, that's nuts, that's crazy. And I totally agree with you. It is nuts and crazy. But literally, all you have to do is pop the neck out of this side. Make sure we get all the strings straight and spun the correct direction. And then you just kind of pop it in place once everything's where it needs to be. And then tighten down this little bolt on the back. And bada bing, bada boom, we have ourselves a guitar. And so, and the crazy part is, and I should have tuned this before the show so that you all would get an experience that I usually do is, but so this has not been, I did not tune this. I kind of forgot that I was going to possibly bust this guitar out. So We'll see what it sounds like as soon as I can get the strap on so it doesn't fall off my lap. That's decently close. Slightly off, but make sure everything is in. Alright, so we'll tune this up real quick and then I'm going to use this on the next song. But the whole concept and goal of the this tour supposedly is I would bring this guitar on my back and I would ride my motorcycle. So you got to be within motorcycle riding distance of me, which would be northern Indiana. But I got this bike last fall and worked with it quite a bit, got it working, got it running. There's still a couple of things that I got to work on a little bit to make sure that it's you know, totally roadworthy, ready, that sort of thing. But I've been having a blast riding around, and I'm like, man, like I really don't have any place to go. Like now that I'm at home a ton, which I love being at home, other than when I'm on the bus, like. So anyway, this whole concept of the tour is that I would literally grab this, put it on my back, drive to your house, and play a show in your living room with just the guitar. Just me, guitar, that's it. Possibly, if I can figure out how to get a little speaker loaded up on the back and a little pedal board, that sort of thing, then yeah, maybe we do that too. So if you are down with that, or like that's a super cool idea, I want in on it, just let me know. You know, I am right now, the whole goal is to try to actually like, it's making me nervous like it's gonna pop or something like that, and I just want to make sure that it'll actually, here we go. That sounds so good, and it fit in a backpack. How crazy is that? So if you're interested in doing that, let me know. I'm doing really bad at keeping up with these comments. Matt, my friend, hope all is well. Sending love. Deborah Champagne, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you saying that. Yes, indeed. Okay, cool. So if you're down with it, so the whole deal would be, so I do the house shows. Those are more of like a premium thing. I bring a guitar that I'd sign for you, give you, and that's anywhere in the U.S., the house shows stuff. If you're interested in doing the whole motorcycle tour thing, again, that one's supposed to be kind of chilled out. The cool thing is if we can get a couple of you guys that are somewhat close to each other, I could come do a show in the middle of the summer where it's literally like do one in the morning, do one in the afternoon, then do one in the evening. And it's literally just coming and hang out with you guys, jumping on my bike, and yeah, getting a chance to hang out with you. What is going on? This thing must be like slipping through. Ah, bummer. Alright, well, that string's dead. So we'll just play this next song without the bottom string. How about that? That sounds like fun. Now that all the tension is weird. Alright. Now I gotta choose a song that doesn't use that bottom string very much. It's not easy to understand, it's not easy, but I'm gonna try. Never been so humble when I had looking through another's eyes. Walk 'em out in someone else's shoes. Walk 'em out down the middle of the street. Don't deny the present truth, even though it's a daily reality. Life ain't always so black and white. There's right and wrong on both sides, fueled by fear and intolerance. It's time to reverse this trend. Stop looking the other way. Start living in the gray. I am a product of my surroundings. I am a product of my own thoughts. I'll have to let it stay this way. I can choose to not blindly obey. Life ain't always so black and white. There's right and wrong on both sides. Fueled by fear and intolerance. It's time to reverse this trend. Stop looking the other way. Fueled by fear and intolerance. It's time to reverse this trend. Stop looking the other way. Start living in the gray. Living in the gray. Living in the gray. Living in the gray. Oh yeah. You guys are awesome. That's called talent. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you don't need that bottom string, so it happens. Preach truth. Yes, Nancy Walsh, thank you so much. Yes, for sure, friend. I like that guitar. Yes, I do too. Honestly, like this has been probably one of the best guitar, not that I've made bad guitar purchases. There's a reason for every single guitar that I have. Maybe one of these days I'll go through and do just a video where you guys can see and the stories behind each individual guitar, because they all have a specific reason as to why I either got them, bought them, or were given to me. I don't have that many. Most people think if you're a guitar player, if you've got less than 10 guitars, you're probably like, oh, that guy doesn't have very many guitars. If you're not a guitar player at all, and you see somebody who has like 2 guitars, you're like, why do you need 2? And there is a reason for different guitars, different styles, all that stuff. Like I have this rack of guitars sitting behind me right here. There's only 2 of them that technically are the same guitar, and they're not the same at all. But I'm gonna put this one down because I lost a string, and I'll grab my faithful Taylor back. This guitar, by the way, I'll just tell you the story of this real quick. I have been wanting a Taylor my entire life because to me they're the penultimate acoustic guitar. It was my dream guitar since I was a kid, and my wife actually bought this one for me and gave it to me right after we got married. So we got married at camp, and then before we left on our honeymoon, right after the reception, we were staying at the basement of her grandparents' house that was across the street. And we went there to get changed real quick so we could leave. And we got there, and she had a note with like a piece of yarn tied. And so I followed the yarn or whatever, and went upstairs, and she had this guitar sitting there. And I was super pumped, but at the same time, like I wasn't going to take it with me on the honeymoon because we were going on a cruise, and you're not supposed to make noise on a cruise apparently or whatever. But the other part of that was like, I just got married. Like I'm super, super excited about that. And I'm excited about a guitar, but nowhere near as excited about actually being just married. So it's kind of funny because my wife at one point in time was like, oh, like, do you not like it? Like, no, I love it. But like, I love the fact that I'm married to you more. It's weird to have those two things like happen on the same day. So let's see. Yes. Come sounding great. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Deborah. You are awesome, friend. Let's see. You have 2 guitars? Nice. Well done. What 2 do you have? They're nice. That's sweet of her. Yes. My wife is absolutely one of the best human beings I've ever known. She is a phenomenal human being. Speaking of her, this next song was actually, so I offer to do custom songs for people where I actually, you kind of tell me your story, what you want it to be about, and then I just go hog wild, write the song, music, lyrics, all that stuff, record it, and then give it to you. And you can choose to use it for whatever. You could be a birthday, anniversary gift. It could be just for your sheer enjoyment. And if you're cool with it, then I can put it on the next record, that sort of thing. This song was a little bit special because somebody had asked me to take lyrics that they already wrote and just put music behind it and sing it and then send it back to them. But I didn't get the message part about the lyrics. I just got the actual, like, the psalm that they wanted it to be about. So I'm really, really careful about the scripture, trying to make sure that I don't add what's not there or take away from what needs to be said in order for it to actually resonate and be the truth. So we just come back from my grandfather's funeral, and one of the pastors had said that he loved my grandfather. My grandfather was technically my step-grandfather, but amazing man, spent his entire life doing ministry, doing interim preaching and helping churches transition for whatever reason, from one pastor to another. And he said that even though he was an older guy, he loved the word, he loved serving other people, but he was always trying to find the best way to reach other people as well. And so he actually had switched recently, or not recently, but he was using the HCSB version of scripture. And since I have physical Bibles that I use a lot, but on my iPad I have the Bible app that I use a lot. So I downloaded it and just started reading through the Psalm 23, and I just learned kind of these little step down chord type things. And anyway, super early in the morning, 5:30, pulled it up, said I really need to work on this, and just pulled up scripture on my iPad and just started playing this, and ended up singing it. Recorded a really rudimentary thing on my phone, went in and woke Abby up and said, hey, I have something I want you to listen to. I played it for her and then started telling her all these ideas of how I wanted to make it bigger and add strings and this, and she said, don't touch it, just leave it the way it is. And so that's how it stayed. And I ended up going back and getting the lyrics and stuff for the custom song that Larry wanted me to do for him, and so rectified that, but then kept this one, and this will be out on the Up and Out record as well. This is Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, there's nothing I lack. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters, renews my life, and leads me on the right path for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest of valleys, I fear no danger, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Oh, surely goodness and love will pursue me all the days of my life. I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. The Lord is my shepherd, there's nothing I lack. He lets me lie down in green pastures. It leads me beside quiet waters, renews my life, and leads me on the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest of valleys, I fear no danger, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Oh, surely goodness and love will pursue me all the days of my life. I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. Such a good psalm. Let's see here, Lila. I have two guitars. One that looks like the one you. Oh, sweet. Holding. It's a Yamaha, just an electric guitar. Give it to me. Learning to play. Hopefully, also have a piano. Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to get this hooked up so that I can play my piano for you guys. So crazy story. I actually gutted that piano and then put a digital piano in it. I ended up getting like one of the lightest digital pianos to stick in there. The shell is still ridiculously heavy, which is why it's in the studio. But we'll have to set that up sometime so I can not wow you with my piano playing, because it's not that great, but be able to play some songs for you on the piano. Because even though I took 7 years of piano lessons, I do not have much to show for it, but I should show it every once in a while. Let's see. They're nice. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost here. Yes, Gilda and a Fender. Nice. Cool. Fender was actually my very first acoustic guitar. My parents got me when I was 11 years old. Love that guitar. Actually still have it to this day. Let's see. Love the 23rd Psalms in the Bible. Yes. Amen. Me too. Dan, thanks so much, friend. Amen. Let's see, Deborah, great job, Matt. Thank you. It is my pleasure. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. This is a fantastic way for me, honestly, just to start my week off, reminding myself of, honestly, how much you guys appreciate this stuff, and by being able to connect with you guys more. So, if you have songs that you'd like me to do, and future Sunday evenings, there's plenty of worship songs that are out there that if you're like, hey, I'd really love for you to do a version of this, let me know. I'd love to learn it and to be able to bless you guys by playing that stuff for you. Or if you have any questions, I'd love for this to be a little bit more Q&A-esque as well. So you guys can get to know me. I get to know you guys as well. And so we can continue to keep starting our weeks off in a way that can really encourage and lift people up. So thanks so much for being here. If you want to support me, there are a couple of links listed below. Where you can do that, both the support link and then also Another Me just came out on Friday, and there's a ton of really cool merch specifically for that song, like the hoodie, the t-shirt, and the sticker logos for Another Me. It's a great way to be able to promote conversation. So it doesn't say anything specifically about abortion, although it has been funny to me that so many people thought that when I posted the picture of the single up, that Abby was pregnant and that it was a birth announcement, because people do that, and it's not a birth announcement. But at the same time, I really do hope that there will be more birth announcements because of that instead of abortions. Because I really do want people to think that, you know, when you have an abortion, you are killing a life. We're not allowing people the opportunity to be able to change the course of history by them not being able to be here. And so I really, really appreciate you guys supporting that song, getting out to people, sharing it with people. And then the hoodie and the t-shirt are a great way to be able to just have conversations with people. My whole goal for music is, again, not for me to be the greatest songwriter that ever lived, but to be able to be the catalyst for people to have more conversations, more love, more care towards other people. Because if each of us had a life-altering conversation with one other person this week, just one other person, and then that person went and had a life-altering conversation with somebody else. And it doesn't mean that you have to walk into that specific conversation and think, oh, I'm going to make this life-altering. Literally just loving people, asking questions, and getting people to think. I truly do believe that when we allow people to question, eventually they get to the point where they have to either admit there is an ultimate creator in God, or there's absolutely nothing. And only one of those promotes joy and happiness and hope. And so I'm all about trying to help promote conversation. So if there's anything I can be doing for you guys that would help that, or even further along, let me know. That's why I'm here. I want to, again, use my music to help comfort the afflicted and confront the comfortable. I believe you are created on purpose, with a purpose, and my goal is to help you live and walk in that. In the way that I write songs, in the way that I promote things and share things on social media is to do that. So appreciate every single one of you guys for being here. And Deborah, sorry, I have to go back to work. Hey, I totally get it. I do home care nighttime later. Hey, thanks so much for being here, Deborah. You are an absolute joy. Thank you for being a part of it. Nancy, truth. Yes, thank you, friend. Thanks so much for being here. And, of course, amazing song. Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate every single one of you guys being here. Thank you for helping me break 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is absolutely amazing to me. And that's all because of you guys believing in what I'm doing and joining me and being a part of it. So thank you so much. I do not take it for granted. I think you guys are all awesome and appreciate how much you've trusted me to be able to be a part of the soundtrack to your life. So have an awesome, awesome week. I can't wait to share with you guys in the Facebook group tomorrow morning. By the way, if you haven't joined that, there's a link below where you can join that community as well. But be able to share some other cool things that happened this past weekend. And so we can kick off this entire week with just, being able to have a smile on our face, not because bad things haven't happened, but have a smile on our face because of the hope that we have in the future that we hold. So thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love every single one of you. Thanks for the love and support. Go live and share and walk with other people and show them that they are loved. Thanks so much. Love you guys. We'll see y'all later. Thanks.